Hey guys, welcome to the Arcane Duels League. I'm Koshade.
And I'm Puddnhead.
And we have this game between Enti, or Schneeente, I pronounced it right, versus Werekingdom. And this is probably one of the first games that I watched, but, we're commentating later because, there's just been a bunch of games that we've been doing lately. But this is sort of a fun rematch from the finals of the ADMW 2.2, so kind of exciting to see that.
Let's see what it looks like. Schneeente is bringing a warlock here because we can see his spell book because we have this replay.
I'm just gonna mouse over to Werekingdom.
Yeah, right.
I guess when you get a replay from a player, you just see their book.
Yeah. We got a priestess from Werekingdom. Dang.
Yeah, so both of these players didn't know who they were facing and didn't know what they were facing, but they both blindly chose mages. They could choose any mage they want. And so this is the matchup that they wanted to play in terms of what mage they wanted to play. So it ended up being Warlock versus Priestess. Get some core arena mages going on here. Curious to see which ones take what to counter each other. I mean, I'm not sure if Holy necessarily counters Dark or the other way around. I think they're both pretty strong against each other in a lot of ways.
Yeah. And just to clarify, they did choose their mage ahead of time, but then they also, before they played the game, got to know what the other person's mage was.
Yes.
So they were able to tweak their book to deal with the enemy mage.
All right, so it looks like out of let's see, it looks like out of Werekingdom in the top left here. Werekingdom's gonna have looks like Cassiel opening with Battleforge. Looks like
that's a lot of spawning.
Yeah, it's got a lot of spawn points, a lot more channel. That's definitely an economy play. Whereas in the bottom right here, we have Enti with the Warlock playing Mageddon with the Enchanter's Ring. Sort of a pseudo-economy play. Like, Mageddon's one of those creatures that he's cheap for what he is, but you pay for him in some other way. That is life in this way. But, so it's sort of economy, sort of not. It's kind of an interesting way to look at it when you play him early game. Oh,
never mind. I got it backwards. So, on the screen, Enti's name is on the left and Werekingdom's name is on the right, but that is the opposite for where the players are. So I was thinking, why does Enti have 20 mana?
Yeah, no, so the actual players are reversed. We got this replay from Enti, actually, so we see it from his perspective, which you're always on the left there when you're the player. Looks like we're going to see Meditation Amulet out of the Battleforge for Werekingdom and a Temple of Asira. Super economy. He is just going, you better kill me now. And honestly, with Mageddon in the bottom left stuck there for another 2 turns, he's going to have some time to build up here.
Oh, wow. And Cercerix. Mageddon Cercerix here. That is more of a long game Warlock, but it is not going to be long game against the Priestess's Temple, I don't think.
Oh, especially with the Meditation Amulet. So, I mean, basically, Werekingdom gets whatever he wants. You know, if he wants to get some sort of protection enchantments, he goes for Cassiel. Some equipment. One in particular I'm thinking of. The Battleforge, of course, really useful if he's getting attacked right now. And then that Temple is just going to be useful pretty much the whole game because you can always just spawn a creature whenever you want. Werekingdom took some risks doing this, but I wonder if he saw Mageddon and said, I'm safe to do this.
Yeah, you see Mageddon and you know they're not going to be engaging on turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
But Mageddon's still scary. I mean, he can hit anything he wants to, and he starts with 5 dice. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And as Shark likes to say, he's a mage homing missile. Whereas basically if you just aim for the mage and then just like support around him, he can just do so much damage before he dies.
And we got the curse support from Cercerix too, right?
Yeah, Cercerix. So Cercerix is one of those creatures that I think is going to be super useful here in the sense that whatever comes out of this temple, you're going to want to counter in some way. Whether or not you want to curse each of those creatures or just like pick out those ones that are in particular bad, such as like Curse of Weakness on Elendil, things like that is what I imagine you want to do.
Right.
Looks like we're going to see... Yep, go for it.
No, well, we do have a curse on Sorcerix, or a curse or a fire attack. It's probably a curse, and I'm guessing it's going to be Demonic Bloodlust, so you can enchant Mageddon.
And I'm sorry, guys, but if I mouse over it, you can see what it is, because we're seeing this from NT's view. So I'm going to avoid doing that for spoiler purposes.
No, that's true.
Looks like we see a Disciple of Radiance come out of the temple. NT goes, are they nerfed? I presume so. Yeah, that is how the tournament rules work. He says, sadly. Who doesn't want to use that and just destroy your enemy?
Yeah, Disciple of Radiance only happens once per round in the league rules. So that has been a staple of our tournament rules for, I don't know.
I think since ADMW. I think this is the first one.
Yeah, since they've been released.
Yeah. Interesting note. If you do get 6 of them in a zone, you can still do some pretty big damage. If you just wait till the end of the round, you can then just reveal 1, do 6, wait for upkeep, reveal another 1, do another 6. Which, something like Sorcerix, like spending 2 mana and 2 Iguana Regrowths, and then of course all the Disciples, to just take it out immediately is still pretty strong.
Yeah, it's an investment of creatures, though.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to get 6 Disciples out.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing else.
Yeah, and with the Meditation Army of the Battleforge, clearly he's not doing that play.
Right.
And we see the Blood Demon come out, and looks like he's going to actually use Sorcerix to buff this Blood Demon, probably one of the curses that adds...
He buffed Mageddon.
Oh, he also buffed Blood Demon with his Mage, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We got a Ritual of Kalak coming from the Priestess here. That is hyper economy. Wow.
So the hardcore economy play here.
So my question is, why would he do that with a Disciple of Radiance instead of with an Assyrian Cleric? Because the Assyrian Cleric can heal itself.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Maybe he just wants more mana on the temple.
I mean, either way, he can just exactly pray. But I mean, there are ways of passively healing. Like if he wants to consecrate a ground for whatever reason. That being said, it makes me think that he wants to keep this Disciple in the background. Just sort of like might bring it in, but probably not kind of thing. Or he could just do something like get out the Staff of, the Staff of Healing, I think it's called?
So, you know what I'm sensing here? I'm sensing an Althea play.
Okay. Althea would be great.
And why else would you need that much mana? You can easily get Knights out. You can easily get Dorceus out. You can easily get Grey Angels out. Like, why would you need this much mana?
I mean, yeah.
And he's already got 2 Clerics out.
Yep. That would all help. I mean, Cassiel, I think, isn't uncommon, but the Disciple is definitely one of those. A lot of people just don't take the level 1 Clerics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sensing the Dragon too.
And isn't the dragon if they take light damage? No, it's if they take a condition, they get extra light damage.
It's if they get a daze or stun from a light source.
Right. Okay. So the Disciple doesn't feed into that.
No. Same thing with like Elendil. Elendil wouldn't trigger the dragon
because it's
a lightning attack. Yeah.
And what is that? Dazzle doesn't trigger it because it's a stagger instead of a daze or stun.
That's right. Yeah.
So maybe we're going to see some Lights of Dawn and some Althea.
That would be interesting. That'd be so fun. They are clerics too, the Light of Dawn. Yep. So that would be a cool play. Yeah, and this is intense, man. I mean, I got to say, like, this is 2 very good players clearly playing off here, and they're trying to compete here. I think Werekingdom has an edge right now. And there you go, Althea calling it.
There it is. Bingo. All right, just so people know, I do know who wins the game, but I have no idea the play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as well. But dang, Althea, man, this is one of those cards that I think everybody has if you buy PVS. But it's still a promo, so you won't see this in a lot of tournaments. But we just allow it in the ADMW because everyone has it.
You know what? I find it very hard to remember that Althea is flying
Yeah.
because in the picture, just
chilling,
hanging out with the wings out. You know.
Yeah, just clearly like I don't want to activate right now. But yeah, that's a good point. Like one of the strengths of Althea is that it's a high armor, high life flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Very tough to take out, and even with this blood demon that Enti has, still going to be tough to take him out.
I mean, Warlock has some options. You got
fire's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do Rust and get the Lash of Hellfire out. You can get some fire attack spells. I mean, he has several options for taking care of.
He's probably one of the
dragon.
better mages to fight Althea, to be honest.
Because you often see a blood demon with the Araxian Crown Warlock, and honestly, you don't have to worry about the dragon if you can kill the clerics.
Looks like Enti's saying it's mandatory. Sorry, yeah, it looks like he didn't take out the last life token. So Enti's life is down to 28 now because he Blood Reapered this blood demon and got the Mageddon unsealed. So that's a ton of life that he used, bringing out the Recurses with the Enchantress.
10 life. Wow.
Yep. This is his play. Like, if this doesn't work, I don't know how he's going to necessarily recover. Like, you can drain soul. That does work. That being said,
soul on Cassiel would be good.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. That being said, I do want to point out something really fun about Althea. If you haven't really tried her that much, I think Althea's a girl.
Yes. Little fun fact: Althea is the wife of the designer of Mage Wars. So,
and
yes,
is that the dragon from the like Arcane Wonders logo? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Nah, they had some sort of promotional like teaser picture that was the Althea picture when PBS was coming out. Yeah. But the logo is something else. Go ahead. You were talking about Althea, using Althea.
So something fun if you've never used it before. As you can see, it's the 2 direct. We talked about this if you get the daze or stun from a light attack. But that works arena-wide. So you can be just chilling in the corner with Althea and just laying down the daze and stuns across the arena, and she's just pinging you for extra damage. Just something really nice about her.
Yeah, she doesn't have to be active to be effective.
Yeah.
But obviously, she can apply a daze or stun very easily and then get extra damage on top of that. So you're taking 7 damage usually. Mm-hmm. And
it looks like
Althea.
Looks like enchantment goes down in Althea. I think that came from the priestess. Just because it's 2 mana on that temple. But man, they are just going through these turns quick, man. We're already in turn 5.
It's going to be a nullify, maybe?
It could be nullify. I mean, it could be a bunch of different stuff. Like, generally when I see priestess, I think something that's holy.
Blessed Focus.
Blessed Focus? That'd be fun. Jeez. So yeah, I mean, what I like about the dragons in this game is that technically they're higher levels than mages. And so there's always...
You know what it could...
Yep.
It could be terrifying Vista.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great, actually. Holy cow.
And, yeah, nothing would be able to attack her.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
So what I like about the dragons, while they prep here, is that they always have a downside because they're such a high level. And, the fact that you have to pray with a cleric in order to activate this creature, it's crazy, man. Like, it's so fun. Like, her attack isn't really that good, but, I mean, when you trade, like, Cassiel's Judgment for that, it's worth it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use Cassiel to activate her if I had a spell to cast, obviously, but
Hell yeah.
Clearly, Werekingdom has not been interested in casting very many spells with Cassiel this game.
I mean, she's generating 2 mana a round, basically, is how I would look at that, which is fine, God, Temple of Asir is actually, like, super solid. It's just, it's a little low on that life, and I'm wondering if NT is gonna bother just, like, taking out this temple.
I think he has to, honestly.
Yes,
I mean,
it's like...
unless he can get into a position where he can kill every cleric that comes out, then I think he has to take care of the temple.
I mean, with these
right
two
now,
dudes...
there's probably going to be 3 clerics on the board at the beginning of deployment here.
Yeah, working about 16, 17 mana with a Battleforged and Temple.
Yeah. I am. It's got to be another 5-cost cleric coming out because you don't want to waste. You don't want to lose Althea's abilities when the warlock demons are closing in. You know,
losing the attack is pretty brutal. Yeah, I mean, clearly Anti's like having trouble figuring out how he wants to engage here. Because this is one of those like really dangerous things. If you run to, you just open yourself up to all sorts of attacks, which I'm not sure exactly how much Werekingdom can do this round in terms of damage, but probably choosing what you want on the Cercerix is going to be really important. Like, do you curse the dragon? You know, do you try to curse like Cassiel? Things like that.
NT has 15 mana and 4 hidden enchantments, so he probably is a little tight on the mana arena right now.
I'm going to avoid trying to go over these enchantments so you guys don't get spoiled on what's on there.
The one that he has revealed right now is Demonic Link.
Yep.
On again.
And that's the one that gives you melee 1, I think, and transfers.
Yep, melee 1 and heal 1.
So he's looking to keep his mage healed up. I almost wonder if he wants to bring his mage into the action with all that healing stuff, or if he just did it for the melee.
Yeah, at this point, his mage is sitting duck if he goes in there.
Yeah, I mean, no armor, no buffs. That's so true.
Yeah.
Leather boots coming out for the priestess, putting her up to 3 armor right now. That passive armor, man, it's useful. Allendale coming out. I mean, what better slayer of demon than the Blue Knight?
I mean, he slays knights better, though.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because knights have
lightning negatives.
Lightning
I like how he's not immune to lightning, but he just doesn't have the negatives.
Right.
Of knights. It's pretty fun.
Man, Althea and Allendale? Jeez, no wonder he needed all that mana.
I mean, the Ritual of Kalek, you know, we haven't really seen this card get played a lot in tournaments because it is brand new. So I'm liking this decision in how he did this. You know, especially since this cleric, I guess it would survive 2 hits, but now it's probably going to survive 1. But, you know, if you get the extra 3 mana and you need it for something, which clearly Werekingdom's at 0, like, that's worth it. It kind of looks like his plan was, turn 5, I'll have everything out I need.
Yeah. And he does. He's got a lot of dangerous stuff right now.
I mean, he's got 4 mana on Cassiel. Like, he can do a ton here. He just doesn't have the mana. So I guess he can meditate to gain 3 and then reveal something that he needs, and or cast more enchantments with his mage. And then next round we're probably going to see him just like go ham on these demons.
Interesting. Warlock moves forward and does nothing.
A double move, was that?
No, he just moved 1 and did nothing, I think.
Oh.
Oh, no, maybe he did double move. I don't remember where he was before.
Yeah, you think he would guard at least, but
yeah. No, it must have double moved. That says to me that he's got a teleport. Or a force push or something. I can see that.
Just a kidnap.
Yeah, he's gonna kidnap somebody and murder it.
Allendale would be a good choice here.
Yeah.
He
maybe.
Could have a. I mean, he could go after the dragon and maim wings it or something.
Dragon has an enchantment on it. I think I would take Cassiel at this point.
Okay, that works.
Because if you move Cassiel into the zone with the blood demon, it's hindered. Oh, he's gonna teleport the priestess.
He's going for broke.
Yep.
Okay. Paying 9 mana for that. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, it's tough to justify, but now he gets the big hit.
Yep, still enrages his battle forge
and Demonic Link, so he has 8 dice on this Mageddon.
Yeah, and this is that Seeker Missile that I was talking about. Shark was talking about him. He's got 3 armor, so 8 dice.
Should do 5 damage. Ouch.
I haven't seen the roll yet here. And it looks like he rolls 8, so he's going to get 5 through. Dang, man. He's going to get some nice hits here.
Priestess is going to try and get away, I'm expecting.
She might meditate. Getting away is probably the best bet, though. No, she does meditate. Okay. And then she's going to buff herself.
And enchant.
Maybe it's an eye for an eye.
No.
Well, he doesn't have the mana.
Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't have the mana to reveal it, though.
That makes me also think that Cassiel doesn't have a good enchantment, quote unquote.
Cassiel could have a consecrated ground at this point.
Yeah, that's true. It looks like NTS2
backing up.
And the curses are gonna fly. Probably a rust. No, not a rust. You would have saw that last turn, I assume.
Nah, rust is probably good. I would do rust.
I'm sorry, everyone watching. I just scrolled over it. My bad.
Oh,
I have a habit.
No.
I have a habit. Rust would be good. Yeah, it's true.
Cassiel is activating Althea.
Activate the dragon. So yeah, I mean, the dragon doing 5 dice is really nice, but the fact that you can trigger it with its own ability means you add 2, so it's sort of like 5 dice with a, decent chance of getting an extra 2 direct damage, which is really nice.
Demonic Bloodlust.
Alright, Demonic Bloodlust gets revealed on this Blood Demon, putting it at Bloodthirsty 4? 5? 5. Yeah, Bloodthirsty 5 plus 3. Another 8 dice coming in, rolling 10. There is 3 armor. Unless he reveals something.
Well, I think neither of them have mana, so nothing's going to
Oh, yeah, you're right. And he doesn't. So 8 damage is going to go through. Holy cow. That's half damage almost, man.
Here comes Althea. Hopefully she's not too late.
Yeah, not even going to be able to guard here. That was rough for Werekingdom.
Huh. Yeah, he is. I think Enti is making a pretty good choice here. I mean, if he can get a ton of damage out on this priestess, that'll be really good.
It's a strong play. I mean, it really is. I mean, you have these guys rolling 8 to 10 dice. 8 dice, it looks like. And it's just sort of like, it's kicking butt. You can only survive so many boulder attacks, right?
Yeah, and he's throwing boulder with each attack here. And if he takes any incidental damage, right, he's going to heal it up using the Blood Reaper and the Demonic Link here.
Yeah, I like the plan here. That being said, 2 mana on this temple, 1 mana on the Battleforge, 5 mana on Cassiel. Clearly there's plays to be made from Werekingdom. It's just, can he get in the right position? This could be a nullify on him. That being said, I scrolled over it, so I know what it is. So this Battleforge here, I'm guessing is going to be like 2 armor, something like that. And if I were NT, I'd probably bring like Dissolve or Acid Ball, because you know what he's doing with this Battleforge. I guess
I don't think anybody uses Acid Ball anymore because of Chitin Armor.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Chitin Armor is the go-to armor at this point. Although, he might be expecting Dragon Scale Halberd, in which case Acid Ball would be fine.
That's fair, yeah. I mean, when I think Holy Mage, I generally think the Holy Armor, but then again, it's Priestess, so...
Yeah,
I mean, she could remove corrodes. I don't know. It's a lot, I guess.
Yeah,
Acid
that's
Ball
true.
against Priestess.
She could just remove corrodes. Which, all the more reason for this thing to be a rust.
Yeah. Yep. We see a card go down on this temple here. I think that's probably a bluff, personally. Probably.
It's a good question. I don't know if he feels like he needs something else or not.
Yeah, like, ideally he's moving Allendale, I think. Because he needs to start fighting fire here. In terms of what he can do, I mean, dazes always work well against these, high dice creatures. When they trigger. But it's always a good plan to sort of, like, if you're not going to run away, then to do that. Galvanize. Oh, NT has Galvanize, and he moved it back to his hand. It's so weird getting a replay from a player.
So, yeah, I guess we can see what he's preparing, too. Or can we?
If you scroll over his card, yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that, but... He doesn't say what they prepare; it just says what they
if they put
back in their spellbook.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, Cassiel, man. It's interesting to cast her early, without really using her for much. I mean, I guess you're pumping up the tempo.
Yeah, he was praying with her.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, so it's sort of like you're generating 2, but you're banking them in a weird way. I mean, obviously with Priestess, Divine Reversals are really good. Any of the heals, restore, that sort of thing.
If that is an eye for an eye on the Priestess, that could be...
Oh, yeah. You could probably kill Blood Demon, actually.
Yep.
If you get a solid hit, eye for an eye.
Yeah, because the Vampiric would trigger before the damage happens.
Mm-hmm. And then he could probably just, Luminous Blast, get the daze, get Althea to trigger, and then you could probably kill it that way.
Yeah. And if the Blood Demon has already attacked, then it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not...
Oh, yeah.
You can't defend it because it's flying.
I mean, even Althea could just hit him, I guess, and just kill him that way, too.
Yeah, I mean, you change your Disciple of Radiance into an Althea hit, and all of a sudden, wham, Blood Demon's gone.
So what do you think Werekingdom should do here?
Pillar of Righteous Flame?
Yeah. It's an
no.
interesting move.
He doesn't have the mana for it, really.
Yeah, and Cassiel can't cast it.
Right. Now, I would probably Seeking Dispel. I'd prepare a Seeking Dispel and a Remove Curse.
Okay.
Just in case. And then put a heal on Cassiel, or a minor heal or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, heal is... I think heal's range 2, if I remember right. So...
More armor. Well, yeah, heal is range 2, but if you can Seeking Dispel what's on you during the quick cast, then you're guaranteed to be within range 1 of Cassiel at some point.
Leather Helmet coming out for the Priestess, and then an enchantment on the Priestess from Werekingdom. I love that we're seeing Leather Helmet more in tournaments.
Well, nobody uses a helmet.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like...
Warlock casts Seeking Dispel on...
Brace Yourself gets discarded. Brutal. That would have put him up to 8 armor, which would have been perfect against these guys.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have a vet belt, but...
Yeah. And it looks like we're going to see...
Blinding Flash.
Okay.
Nice. You don't see this very often.
No, and with Althea, it's perfect because you get those daze stuns, and it's a 4-up daze, so most likely you're going to get it. It's about a weird acid ball chance, I guess. So, I mean, with Althea, you're expecting to do at least 4 damage with this. And if you get at least 1 daze, it's worth it. You'll probably get 2. And he gets a daze. Oh my god, and a stun. And then both... Okay, so this Blood Demon took 1 damage and a daze. It's going to take an additional 2 from Althea. Mageddon taking 4 damage and a stun and an additional 2, getting up to 6. That was an awesome play. Blinding Flash totally showing how it's strong with the combos here.
Yeah.
Mageddon losing this turn is a big investment gone. And the fact that Althea can trigger again means that you can activate her this round with a Cleric. Go in there, hit him for 5, hit him for another 2 if you get the daze done. Hopefully after he activates.
Well, she has Piercing +3 too.
Yeah. Yeah, she's crazy, man. She's a dragon.
So Mageddon has no armor against her.
Yep. And she
only 7 health. And she's got a pretty decent chance to inflict a condition. So if she gets average damage, Mageddon is dead.
All average rolls, you'll probably get it. Which, that's pretty cool. Looks like a curse goes down onto... dang it. I keep putting my mouse over it. I'm sorry, guys. But he revealed it right away. Haha. It's Chant of Rage.
Yeah, I was expecting that earlier, honestly.
That's a good move. I think it's a solid move, because you never know what she has.
Yeah, he can't use Castiel to heal, and he can't use Castiel to activate Althea, so...
Althea gets activated from the Disciple here. Looks like
Blood Demon fails a daze.
This is why dazes are so good. I mean, it was basically a stun. It's a chance to get a stun. And so basically this is out.
Combined with the Bloodthirsty.
Yep. Sweet move there. Really dig it. Werekingdom just showing the strength of Holy.
Attack the Blood Demon. Interesting.
Interesting. I would probably go after Mageddon personally, but
and he could be dazed next turn too. But yeah,
maybe because he didn't activate him, he didn't want to risk it. Regardless, we have 5 dice, maybe more coming in. Nope, he's
changing targets.
Yeah, good play here. He probably thought about it.
I would totally attack.
Oh, and it's dead! Holy cow, man!
Wow.
Althea rolling 6 damage with that piercing 3 going all through, getting an additional stun, dealing 2 more. All of these cards gone. Looks like he had a Ballad of Courage on it. That's so many spellbook points just gone.
What is that? 4, 6, 7, 11 spellbook points in that turn. Gone.
Jeez.
Off the table. 11 spellbook points and 4 or 3 actions.
About a tenth of his book. Yeah, exactly. Just in a zone attack and an Althea. He did get some good damage out of it. I will say that, but not worth that much. That's for sure.
Wow.
Sorcery's going in for the curse. Looks like that rage token is on the Warlock. Without any armor, we could see some legitimate judgment. Some hurting feelings that deal physical damage from Cassiel.
Well, I mean, at this point, if I were Werekingdom, I would probably... You see, he's got 3 mana. Yeah, I'd want to know what's on me, right?
Oh, yeah. He's got 2 curses, it looks like.
Because the way to beat a Holy Mage, right, as a Dark Mage, is to keep them from healing.
Yep.
And to make their armor ineffective. So both of those is the things that I would be worried about.
So
right?
Werekingdom probably does what, Rust and Poison Blood probably.
Yeah, I mean, I would have expected him to reveal Rust if he had Rust.
That's fair. That is fair.
He didn't.
All right, looks like they are in the reset phase.
Yeah, man, that Blinding Flash did a ton of work.
Dude, Mageddon going down. That's a huge loss. Oh, I switched to N2. Sorry, guys. I wanted to see how many cards are in his discard, but... Otacon, bless you. Yeah, that would have been unfortunate if Werekingdom would have dropped.
That would have been a loss by tournament rules.
Yep. I mean, theoretically, if NT wanted to play it through, it was his choice then to pull up a replay, figure out where you guys were at, and go from there. But
man, if it were me, I'd be like, I don't want to deal with this. Even if I was the one disconnecting, I'd be like, all right, fine, I lose.
Yeah, I know, right? But not worth it, guys. I mean, at least with this tournament, you get a round robin, so you're not out. You know, unless it's the finals, right. Which, you know, that sort of stuff.
All right, we still have a Chant of a rage-induced Cassiel here. Gonna judge some people. 6 mana. Cassiel has not cast a single spell this entire game. Ghoul Rot coming out on Werekingdom here.
Gonna put her up to 15 damage then. Man, we've been seeing a lot of Ghoul Rots in these Warlock games. It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's a good spell. Does some significant damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I've stopped using Ghoul Rot. I don't know. I find that the mana cost is really high, but I'm probably like not being smart about it.
Well, you gotta assume that they're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that Ghoul Rot is good at is being the 2nd or 3rd curse on something.
Oh yeah.
Right. If it's the 2nd curse, then they're already planning to deal with the first one, and usually they have to deal with the first one before they can really get rid of the Ghoul Rot. Or if they spend the mana to get rid of the Ghoul Rot, they're not going to have the mana to get rid of the first curse, which is usually Magebane or Poison Blood.
Yeah. Yeah, Magebane is probably the most common thing I've seen for your first curse. It's a great leading curse. It's the economy curse. The anti-economy curse, if you will.
Yeah, it punishes people who plan on casting a lot of spells.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to stand down from their engine building to get rid of your damage.
Absolutely. And then they're spending just as much mana, probably the same amount or more of spellbook points. All sorts of reasons why Magebane rocks.
Yeah, Magebane, man.
And he's going to take his time on this, and I don't blame him.
He's got a lot to do.
I mean, losing such a big investment so early. Like, you hope
I'd love to see on this Althea. Tar Trap.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to wait for her to guard, because it's non-flying target.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Non-flying. Never mind.
But, I mean, if you see her guard, just be like, yes, you are staying there.
Pretty sure Althea is never guarding.
Yeah, right. Althea. Such an awesome card. This Allendale, though, is also in the game right now. And, the ability to self-buff. I mean, even a Knight's Courage on this guy I don't think would be too bad. I guess you could go after Cercerix if you want to go after that.
Yeah, Cercerix and Blood Demon are both the strongest right now. So
you get a stun on that deep Blood Demon, just finish it off with an Allendale, something like that.
Yeah, Althea and Allendale. Dang.
Yeah, that's a force right there.
Yeah, no wonder he needed all that mana.
I mean, it took him till round 5, but I guess he could have cut out like things like the Battle Forge, the Meditation Amulet. Just gone for a core temple, I guess. Maybe gotten it earlier, but, this way at least he got all this going.
Would you categorize NT as an economy player?
NT or Werekingdom?
NT.
With this mage, looks like he went for I'm going to call it a mid-game timing attack. And that is he went for super cheap enchantment economy stuff. And then he went for like Mageddon, which is an economy creature that's like, it's good in that mid-game hit, but as time goes by, it's that sort of like, you should have just spent more mana and not gotten the downside on a bigger creature. So like, whereas Werekingdom just went like all out super econ, I think NT went for a time economy play, which I would say that's an economy player.
Okay, but NT in general is not one of those run in and engage sorts of players, right?
Oh no, he's more of a build up kind of guy.
So I think that because Werekingdom has fought NT so much, he was like, okay, I know that I have at least 4 rounds to get anything that I want done.
That's interesting. So he just went
like,
full.
so I am going all mana all the time and getting the biggest, beefiest stuff out I can, and then I'm going to win.
If that's the kind of read he needs, yeah. Well, did he in the ADMW 2.2? Did NT do an economy play with that Adramalik?
I didn't see the first half of the game.
So okay, sure, gotcha.
But he did Battleforge stuff.
Yeah, you know what? He did a double Battleforge. That's right. So yeah,
in double Battleforge, you're going to be engaging turn 3 at the earliest, right?
Oh yeah, turn 3 is even really early. I mean, I guess with curses you can, but like you're spending so much mana on your Battleforges. All right, looks like here we go, more armor. The Radiant Breastplate coming out, so that puts him up to 6 armor, I believe. So he is ironclad here, and this Blood Demon I think has 1 piercing. So, oh no, we see a quick cast out of Werekingdom right away, targeting this Blood Demon. Most likely it's going to be a dazed stun move, probably Luminous Blast or what was that other one?
Luminous Blast has a pretty good dazed chance. Pillar of Light does too, right?
Pillar of Light's even better. Luminous Blast does come out. It looks like a 4-up daze. 5 dice. It's going to deal 4 damage and daze. So it's going to deal a total of 6 because Althea triggers, putting this Blood Demon 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, dangerously
6.
low.
Yep. Put him up to 9 out of 11. And it's
Cassio
days.
could kill that.
Right? I mean, so it kind of has to get past those days and has to suck some life energy.
Well, theoretically, right? The days chance worked last time, and it shouldn't work this time statistically.
Yeah, that's true.
But every time it's a 50% chance.
Oh, the Galvanize gets revealed, though, giving him another melee 1, so that there is no days worry here.
And now he can get some health back.
And he reveals Bear Strength. Oh my god, this is a Blood Demon that does not want to die here.
How much is he rolling?
Let's see, he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dice, piercing 1. Piercing 1? Yeah, piercing 1. Again, still looks like 1, 2, 6 armor.
Divine Reversal. Okay.
Divine Reversal gets revealed. So 2 of that will be prevented. 2 of it will be healed. So
2, 4, 5, 8, 9. Yeah, and then Blood Reaper. 11.
11 dice, piercing 1. So basically 5 armor against 11 dice. And it looks like, oh man, 4 of that armor mattering. 8 damage.
8 damage, 2 of which is prevented, though.
2's prevented, so it's going to go down to 6.
So the Blood Demon's only going to heal 3.
Yep, put him down to 6, which is about half-life.
I think Althea's going to have the last word here.
Right? Absolutely. Althea, just the killer of these creatures, which, you know, it's kind of common, I think, for creatures of higher levels to just crush their lower level counterparts. That's kind of what's happening here. Counterparts? I don't know if counterpart's the right word for that. Looks like he's going to gain a life.
Oh, right, because Priestess.
And he's going to heal 2. So that puts...
Why is he healing 2?
Because Divine Reversal.
No, but it's 3. Okay, they figured it out.
Oh, yeah. It's heal 2 on Werekingdom, heal 3 on the Blood Demon.
Yep. Okay. Werekingdom is at 19 damage. He is 14 health away from dead.
Enti. But wait. What is Enti saying? When did you play Divine Reversal? He played it last round, I think. Or no, this round? No, last round.
Yeah, and the days...
Oh, maybe he played it way early. I don't remember. I don't know. It's been on there. I've been waiting to see it. I think it was like 2 rounds ago. No, it was one round ago then, yeah.
Because McGinn was stunned, and the Blood Demon missed the attack. So
yeah, yep.
So it didn't trigger that round.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll figure it out here.
Oh, because he's wondering when he... I gotcha.
There's so much armor on NT right now, or on Werekingdom right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is how economy plays paid off, and you know the counter to this is usually to match that or to just hit them early so that they're like, you know, fumbling over themselves. Man, dealing with Alfea is so tough here too.
He's gonna move in and guard with Allendale.
That's a good move. It does free up the Blood Demon to do what he wants because no longer is he bloodthirsty.
I'm pretty sure Werekingdom's not planning to have that Blood Demon around anymore.
That's fair. Especially with that piercing 3 hit. Cercerix.
NT's running into mana problems here.
Yep. Definitely mana problems. Enchanting another enchantment onto Werekingdom. He's probably planning on trying to close it out with attack spells and curses to just, you know, inch through that game. Cassiel is going to do some judging against 0 armor. It is not a good enough insult. The demons do better. insulting in their own, I don't know, biome. That being said, NG still had 0 damage.
Yep, NT had 0 damage, and Werekingdom at over half damage. So this game is not over. It looks like Alfea is going to clean up this Blood Demon this turn.
Yeah, I think it's the best move.
Huge setback to NT.
Man, that would be... He has no armor. He's got a Cercerix, which is helpful. But he's looking at Arundel and Alfea in your face. Ugh. Not to mention he can start...
Guard.
Not to mention he can just like get the Holy Weapon and just start whacking for extra damage too. Yep. And here comes Alfea. 5 dice, piercing 3 against 0 armor. Just needs... Should be dead. Rolls way above average. Gets the actual... gets the stun. And so that's going to deal 2 more...
Wow.
So many spellbook
Blood
points.
Demon 3, Bloodlust 1, Galvanized 2, Bear Strength 2. That's 8.
Galvanized 3.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That is 9 spellbook points there. So he has lost 1/6 of his book to Alfea.
Yep. I mean, I think Werekingdom has to... He's just got to recover his Priestess. And then I think he's won. Honestly.
He could purge himself right now.
He's going to meditate. I think that's a solid move here. Yeah, purge would be so good. Just because you know whatever those are, they're bad. So you might as well get rid of them, then heal. From Cassiel.
If he purges himself and then has Cassiel heal him, that'll seal the deal, I think.
I agree with you there. That being said, this Temple's going to go up to 4 mana here. Battleforge is going to go up to 1. Man, that meditation amulet's been working out.
It is a nice option. If you can get control of the battlefield, just having that extra edge of 3 mana is totally worth it. Especially
since he's thinking about, or since we just talked about like purge and stuff like that, like having that extra mana on the field is just nice.
Kind of looks like Werekingdom is not remembering the new automation here. He's planning all of his spells before they actually get to the planning phase.
It happens. Cassiel going up to 6-7 mana. This Chanted Rage will be destroyed. Man, I mean, I really think NT has to... he has to deal the damage now, or I think he's done. I just don't see how he's going to make a comeback.
I think he's going to have to throw fireballs.
Yeah. I think he's got to hope and pray he gets crits.
And I don't think he has the mana to throw fireballs.
He's got 9. He'll have to do like fire streams or something.
Yeah, and then he's got to get crits and get burns to stick.
But he hasn't prepped for that, you know?
He's got to make sure there's at least 1 poison blood on the priestess at all times.
Yep. Yikes.
Well, so you can only have 1.
I mean, Werekingdom's 12 life away, so theoretically...
Yeah, it's not over. He can pull it off. NT could pull it off right now. It's just...
I mean, Werekingdom's got to check for Nullify before he purges. But,
No, he could just Seeking the Spell.
I mean, with all that armor... Like, you're probably feeling pretty safe against, like, attack spells.
I mean, he could remove Curse the Ghoul Rot, and then he wouldn't be taking as much damage.
That would work.
You could have Cassiel do that, honestly. That would be fine. And Cassiel could do it for 1 mana. At this juncture.
Yeah, I mean, this is... God, Cassiel's 7 mana. That's so crazy.
I think NT has a window here that he needs to choose whether or not he's going to try and get rid of these 2 clerics and nullify the dragon, or if he's going to try and get the extra damage out on the priestess before she can get rid of the ghoul rot. What do you think you would choose to do?
Oh man, this situation's so rough. I would probably just go for broke. No.
He's got 6 armor.
God, 6 armor. I mean, this is... I guess what I'd probably do is I would go after this temple here I'd probably try to do a rise again against this disciple. Try to like consolidate my forces on this side.
Okay.
God, I don't. I'd probably like Deathlink. Probably Allendale.
It's a lot of health.
I know, like.
And you're not doing any damage until you've taken some.
I know, yeah, it's so rough. I mean, it's not a good situation. I suppose you could. Man, I mean, I don't know what he has in his book, but I guess more Chant of Rages. No, I don't like that. Probably Agonies is your best bet.
You need to put some agony on Allendale and Elfia.
Yeah, just like start out with that. Start getting some armor. Still try and do the kill Disciple and rise again. If anything else comes out of this temple, just keep doing that. I mean, Werekingdom's probably going to recover, but if you're on this side, he's going to move all his dudes in. And the problem is like 2 or 3 turns when he's in your face. What do you do then? I guess that's when you start trying to do Deathlink. Just start trying to lob out the curses that make them weaker in whatever ways. I mean, Curse of Weakness is a thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's true. Curse of Weakness would work. Would you put a Moloch's Torment on, maybe? Or
I guess so.
a Dramelech's Torment to get some burn stacking?
Yeah, I mean, then again, Curse of Weakness doesn't work well against...
Yeah, the Priestess will just
especially with all that mana.
Oh yeah, you spend your turn meditating, and then you gain 1 mana when you remove the weak or the burn.
So it's... I mean, honestly, it's... 2 disciples now, so you could take both of these. The Regrowth Belt.
Regrowth Belt comes out.
This is a really smart move.
Oof.
So this is a smart move, and the reason why is because if Enti has a Poison Blood on him, then he wants to go, okay, you have Poison Blood, I want to start regenerating. I don't mind losing 2 healing passively for you to reveal Poison Blood and me to deal with that. It's better than me using heal, and then you just countering it. If that's a healing charm, then that's also a good play. Because the healing charm is pretty solid against that.
I mean, it could be any sort of thing. It could be an eye for an eye.
Divine Reversal would make the most sense. It's sort of like getting a Voltaic Shield in a weird way, in a holy way.
And he's going to move away from the Warlock.
Yep. This is really smart. He's just consolidating. Okay, he's going to enchant himself again. Seeking to spell. Okay, so he wants to make sure whatever that spell is going to be gone. I like that.
Which spell is he?
Looks like it's going to be an Holy Reversal, which is a solid move to get rid of. That's just the bypassing armor card. Get rid of that. So now he's probably pretty safe to reveal it if it's some sort of healing spell. Unless he has a Poison Blood and Divine Reversal.
Yeah, how many... Enti has 9 mana. So he's going to move 2 and curse again, I guess?
Yeah, he's going for Brip.
Oh, he's fire streaming. All right.
I like that move. He's just saying, I can't win. Divine Reversal does get revealed for 1. So it's going to prevent 2. So most likely the burn is going to do it. Poison Blood gets revealed in retaliation.
He did have another Poison Blood on.
So he's not going to get those 2 healing, and it's going to counter, unless Castiel has something. Is Remove Curse range 2? I don't remember.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, that would be awesome. But regardless, it'll work for preventing 2 damage, which is nice. It's going to roll 3 crits, so, it's useful here.
No burns, though.
No burns.
No burns is super bad.
Gets 1 through. That was a solid play from Werekingdom. As I said, it was sort of like a weird Voltaic Shield. So does Castiel have Remove Curse? Alright, you got Surstrix on one side, Warlock on the other.
Where's Elfia going?
Okay. So he wants to hinder Surstrix, which makes sense to me.
Okay.
That being said, Enti has 3 mana left. So he could... I think Poison Blood is 5, right? Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah. I mean, he can reveal it during the upkeep.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
Or right after channel.
That might be what he's trying to wait for.
Actually, no, he doesn't have quite enough because he has the Ring of Curses, so he used it on this turn's Poison Blood.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, no! No, I don't like this. I mean, I like the play. Martyr's Restoration. Okay, so he's gonna take 5 life off and say, I'll put it on Cassiel. Oh, that's a fine move. That art. I like the play for Remove Curse more. It looks like Althea's waiting because he wants to trigger on Sorcerix.
Yeah, he wants to hit Sorcerix if he can. Sorcerix probably just move 2.
Yeah, right. He's gonna curse Elendil. No, he's gonna hit Elendil. A little Singe attack gets a burn and 2 damage. Little demon's got some moxie there. And it looks like we're going to see Althea move. Yeah, he's just going to move over to the priestess and just guard.
There's the guard.
If you want a tar trap, man, now's the time.
Now is the time to tar trap. Unless that's a nullify, in which case...
That'd be kind of funny.
Or an Arcane Ward.
That would be the best play against Althea, probably. Because you're probably not going to want to heal Althea. I mean, you do, but if you do, just don't pay for, the ward. Alright, well, we got a Poison Blood. We got a Ghoul Rot. Regen Belt is going to be countered. That's going to put Werekingdom up at 19.
Yeah, he's been hovering between 19 and 22 for a couple turns here.
And it looks like, Cassiel with 6 mana. A Remove Curse, I think, is a solid play here. Remove Curse, Quick Cast, Heal.
Yeah, that would work.
So, I mean, as Enti, do you prep more Poison Bloods?
Well, let's see.
Do you go for
Werekingdom is going to be at 12 mana.
Yep.
And Castiel's going to be at 7.
Yep.
So in order to get rid of Poison Blood and Ghoul Rot, that costs 13, which leaves Werekingdom with 6. So he'd have to.
And then Remove
heal.
Curse gives you.
Oh, it gives you 2.
Yeah,
that's right. But he still doesn't have 9.
Is Heal 9?
Heal is 9.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to minor heal, I guess. Looks like Elendil does not get burned. The Lightning Man refuses to be on fire.
Can't light him on fire.
Yeah,
he's the boss knight.
He is fire with lightning.
What?
I don't know. Lightning causes things. I mean, lightning causes things to light on fire. That's why I've always been like.
That's not a property of lightning. That's a property of the things it hits.
I'm just saying that stunning is cool and all, but I'm pretty sure lightning would cause things to light on fire.
Yeah, well, it's. I wonder why it comes as heat.
I mean, it's a bunch of.
It's energy.
It's a bunch of energy, like explosively hitting something.
Man, I don't know if anybody who listens to us actually watches the Slow-Mo guys, but they have some pretty awesome stuff.
The who guys?
The Slow-Mo guys. Have you ever heard of them?
Oh, I haven't actually. What are they about?
They have a Phantom Flex camera that they just record random stuff in slow-mo.
I would totally watch that.
And they're also hilarious. Right? They're so good at the showmanship and the wonder of what they're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really entertaining to watch them experience stuff and set up shots and things. And they did a thing recently where they went to Singapore, which is there's some bay area there that has the highest chance of lightning strikes in the world. Like there's a storm almost every day. And
that's cool.
They just spent an evening filming
Oh, that sounds great.
Slow-mo lightning.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool.
Alright, looks like Werekingdom's taking his time to plan here. Probably because he's deciding if he wants to do that remove curse thing. I mean, he doesn't have enough for Purge. I think you need 13 for that, so you have to meditate. No, Purge is 12.
Purge is 12, yeah.
Yeah. So he could
purge.
Meditate.
And then he could meditate, and then Castiel could heal him.
That would be a cool play, too. Because then you can get the heal.
That's too many actions.
Yeah, I mean,
or maybe you meditate first.
Meditate, then have them go, and then quick cast Purge, and then
quick cast Purge,
heal.
And then heal. Yeah,
that'd be how you do that.
Regardless,
he's gonna enchant himself.
So. All right. Was this a nullify? Another divine reversal?
I mean, divine reversal still would be a smart play here.
Zerserix could kill Castiel.
Flame Blast and Castiel. I like this play a lot. Rolling only 3 dice, but getting 5 damage through. That is a dead... Oh, so much mana lost.
I know.
No! Remove Curse getting destroyed too. That was a solid play out of Enti. He saw that, oh, you're going to, martyr your guy? I guess he's going to actually be a martyr and die here.
Yeah.
Another Curse going down on Werekingdom. Or some sort of other play. No Nullify gets revealed, it looks like. And Elendil's like, you killed Cassio!
I'm gonna kill you now.
Exactly. Let's see if any mana gets pumped into this.
Oh, he decides to activate Althea first.
I'm not there yet. Yep, there you go. Now it is.
Alright. I was behind, so I sped it up a little bit. But...
Alright, Warlock's gonna move to the left. He's got 7 mana. He's gonna start pumping, buffing himself. And Disciple's like, no. And this is dangerous now, because the Disciple's ability is it's arena wide. So you reveal a healing spell where the priestess is for like a divine reversal, and it's gonna ping a damage.
Yeah.
Elendil's gonna roll 8 dice. Gets the stun.
7 damage and a stun. Well, 5 damage because of armor.
But... I dig that. I dig that play. The stun was really important there, and I can see why he wanted to do that. Oh, and Althea's not gonna trigger. Okay.
Right, because it was lightning.
Yep. No, holy.
Werekingdom misread the card.
Yeah, it's fine. Man, this is such a cool book out of Werekingdom here. So Werekingdom's at 6 mana.
Still needs to put the stun on, though. Yeah.
So I'd love to see some sort of dispel on this Poison Blood.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think he was planning to remove Curse this turn.
Yeah.
So
he may not have prepped something else.
Yeah, he doesn't have something else going on here.
Werekingdom, I messed that up. It's okay, Werekingdom. Looks like he's gonna meditate. Okay.
Is he not gonna use Althea?
No. I mean, she doesn't reset, or she doesn't go like reset the other way around. So she's just ready now. If you don't use her, like there's an advantage there.
Do you have to use her though?
No, you don't have to use her.
But you still have to take an action with everything that has an action, right? Even if your action is to do nothing?
Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to look that up really quick, because I'm pretty sure you're right. I think you have to use her.
I think you have to at least flip the action marker.
If you can. Let's see here.
I know we had this chat when Mageddon came out.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Can you gain an action?
Does it use an action flip on your turn, or do you just have to completely skip him as if he were non-existent?
Let's see. Action phases.
I don't know. I don't even remember what we decided on.
I think we decided you have to activate Mageddon.
So you actually take a flip. So you can stall by flipping
because he can't take actions, but I thought you had to use the marker, but I don't know. Keep talking and I'm gonna read.
Because if he had to use the marker, then at this point Werekingdom had to use the marker on Althea.
When it's your turn to take an action phase, you must activate one of your active creatures. However, if your opponent has more active creatures than in the arena than you may choose to pass. You may continue passing as long as once the number of active. Okay, so yeah, it just says
that you must use an active creature.
You must activate one of your active creatures.
So at this point, Werekingdom is cheating.
Yeah, what the heck, Werekingdom?
I don't know if they figure it out eventually or what, but
it may not matter here. But the question is he banking actions here, and he's going to try to get 2 here because that would be an illegal move.
Yeah, that would be quite illegal. Disqualified.
Mm-hmm. You suck. Yeah, there's no exceptions to that. You just have to do it.
Yeah. So and I think the way they got around that is by making Althea and Juicet come in with like they don't reset.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like you have to use it, and it's always going to be like
you can't use them first.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, Entity's not complaining about it in this, so I mean, it's one of those things where in the tournaments, like, you can ask for a judge to judge a match, and if you don't, then you just submit the results. So it's like, you know, even if Werekingdom did mess this up, like, they didn't ask for a judge to be here specifically, so it is what it is on it, you know? Like, obviously, like, because I think I was here recording the game, because I wasn't sure if I can get the whole game or not, but I wasn't actively watching it, so, like...
yeah, that happens.
So, like, if I were judging it, though, I probably would have just been like, dude, you can't do that. But, you know, it's probably not having a judge.
So you got 2 enchantments on him now.
Okay, yeah, we're in quick cast.
Oh, he's not going to purge himself.
He's asking for a null. Why would he ask for a null?
I don't know. No, because... at the end of the last round, he got enchanted.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's just going to remove Curse himself. He's going to pay 13, getting rid of Ghoul Rot, and the Poison Blood. And I'm guessing one of these is going to be like healing something of some sort.
And that took long enough.
This could be a unholy reversal.
Yeah.
Could be.
Entirely possible. It can't be Poison Blood or Ghoul Rot.
Yeah, we know that.
And it's probably not Magebane, because he would have revealed that.
So true. Well, I mean, he's had 6 mana, he's not revealing it, so if it is like a healing charm, this is the time you'd use that. So it's probably some sort of Divine Reversal then.
He doesn't want to get shot in the face by more fire.
Here's the play. Is Werekingdom going to cheat here?
Yep.
You going to cheat here, Werekingdom?
Or is he going to figure it out?
Okay, so he does reveal a healing charm. So 4 dice. He gets 5 out of that. That's actually really nice. He got a minor heal, basically. Unholy Reversal gets revealed.
Okay, so he prevents 3, and so he ultimately takes 1.
Yep. All right, Unholy Reversal doing its job, man. I don't know why he's rolling 4, but okay. What? What are you doing, man? That was a terrible roll. No, he's gonna take 3 damage. No, dude. Oh, Werekingdom. No, dude. Because I don't know if he realized that he rolled already. I think it automated. Maybe it didn't. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, NT knows what's going on here.
Yeah. Doesn't know what's going on with Althea. Just saying.
Well, I think he flipped Althea because he realized that he hadn't used her last turn.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. So that would mean
because
he's
I don't
not
think
cheating.
he's moved. I don't think he's moved on to another action yet. Because NT has a chance to do an action here.
So he just guarded last turn then. Haha. Not cheating. Everyone that already wrote the YouTube comments, don't delete them because I want to know. You can't hide from me. There's a dead Cercerix. Just not even bothering to pay more mana. Shouldn't have killed him if he didn't pay more mana, but instead he's going to stun and deal almost max damage on 4 days.
Jeez. Wow.
So solid play there. I'm surprised he actually waited to... Or he did that now. Instead of waiting for it to activate.
Alright, there he goes.
Disciple Radiance. 2 dice against 0 armor. These little 2 dice, man, they can stack up. Getting 2 through.
Man, are you at double speed or something?
Disciple just hit. And no, I'm not. I'm at 1x. The replays like go at different rates, I swear. Fireball going down. On the Priestess, Divine Reversal does get revealed, so it is going to prevent a total of 4 damage, basically. But then he with 6 armor, it might be prevent 2, heal 2. We'll see what happens. Regardless, Werekingdom's going to go up to 35 life here. Yeah, it looks like 3 damage is going to go through. 2 that's going to prevent it, so ultimately heal 1, gain 1 life. And he gets 2 burns.
2 burns, though. Like, 2 burns could do some serious work.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Priestess has already taken her action, so...
Mm-hmm. And he should gain a life. Does not.
A lot of people forget about gaining life.
Yeah, it's so easy to, man.
He has done it twice already, so...
I think I forgot to gain life in, like, the Gen Con 2018 matches. I just, like, didn't have it, and I was just like, yeah. Whatever,
like
man.
Really needed to.
Looks like another buff goes down onto the Warlock. Yeah, no, he's not cheating. He's just guarding with Althea. Werekingdom, you're officially not a cheater. Congrats.
Good job.
And it's going to be another round there. These 2 burns, they could be problematic. Werekingdom should be at 35 life. But he is going to regen 2, so that's nice.
NT only at 2.
Also, I think Disciple of Radiant should have procced.
Yes, that is also true. He should have done 1 damage to Disciple of Radiance.
Mm-hmm. It's a little unfortunate there.
Sloppy.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Werekingdom, gotta be on your game here. Alright, the burns are gonna deal 2 damage. 1 burn's gonna get removed. Then he's gonna regen 2, so it evens out to 21 damage. And they're gonna plan.
Planning.
So I mean, as NT, you're probably thinking Poison Blood, I guess.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah. It's just gonna get worse and worse the longer you wait.
Or you could Deathlock.
Okay, that would be interesting.
I mean, Deathlock and then a Flame Blast, and then get hit really hard by Althea. I mean,
just hope for the best.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
It's still really rough for NT here.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of doing is just Fireball, Firestream, and try and get more burns.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is the priest is going to just take her action to get rid of all of them.
Yeah, you kind of just have to keep poison blooding, but I bet you she has more poison blood removal than he has poison blood, so a little rough there to deal with. I mean, she's so close to death. It's just like so tough to deal with this when you feel like you should be able to. It looks like another Disciple of Radiance is going to come out.
And now there are too many clerics to try that.
Yeah, Althea's going to activate. You just know it is. These clerics getting into that Warlock zone would be nice, though. At least two of them.
If he remembers.
Ooh, he does Deathlock.
Yeah, there's a Deathlock coming
down. So he's going, okay, I can't do much against this. I need to do something. This Deathlock can die decently quickly. That's the one thing I'll point out. So he's kind of on a clock here in terms of how much time he has until that goes down. Just Allendale, I guess Allendale you have to pump with mana, but I don't know.
I mean, this turn you could... I mean, Althea's guarding right now, so it's not exactly like you need to activate her.
That's true, yeah.
You just go in with a couple of clerics and start beating on the thing, get Allendale in there, and if the Warlock comes in, you start beating him down.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean...
Priest is going to retreat. Good play here. That means he can't actually hit her with most range 2 attack spells.
Wow, more enchantments. What is this book?
It's a priestess, man. And he's going to pass. Disciple's going in, probably to hit that Deathlock. No, to activate Althea. Okay. I want to know what's on Althea.
I can tell you. I peeked at it.
Looks like a force push goes down, so he's like, get in position and go. Let's see if anything gets force revealed here. 5 dice, chance to do Dazer Stun. A stun would be terrible right now. Gets the stun! Oh my god. I'm piercing 3, so even if he has a Rhino Hide, doesn't even matter here.
Wow.
Dealing 7 damage, 5, and then the stun. So now he's just stuck here.
That sucks.
He'll be forced to save mana.
Well, he'll be able to do something big.
Now Allendale moves into the Deathlock position. Clearly he's going to go after that. And Althea's also set up to go after Deathlock. With that piercing 3/5 dice, he can do some nice damage there. And he is going to use the casting to get an enchantment on himself, because he can still cast spells while you're stunned. Not a tech.
Oh my gosh. Do you tech in the Warlock?
Yeah. What do you do?
Deathlock?
Yeah, do you go after the Deathlock or do you go after the Warlock? Yeah, he's going after the Warlock. Forcing... Oh, there's a block. Nice play. Getting the block.
He just put that on, too.
Doesn't even bother to pay for it. He's just going to discard it, take 2 damage. I like that play, man. The block was a cool move, and then I like how Werekingdom was just like, alright, fine. Lifelink is going to get revealed, so that's going to proc the Disciple of Radiance to deal another damage. It's okay.
Wow.
I mean, Lifelink is such a good card. I don't think people give this card enough credit, but...
I don't like it.
But I don't know if it was a good play against that. Is it because the mage takes damage, so you don't like it?
Yeah, I mean, what you need to do is kill the enemy mage.
Are you a fan of Martyr's Restoration, then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Only because it gets around finite life.
Okay.
And I am more than willing to sacrifice Cassiel to...
Okay, so you like
my
it
mage alive.
Specifically not your mage casting it. I gotcha.
Right, and there are reasons to cast it with your mage.
Yeah.
Okay. If you know that you need to get a double heal off in a turn and you don't have enough mana for it or something, you can Martyr's Restoration and then heal. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
But you don't want to be doing that when you're in danger.
Oh, no.
Right. I understand why lifelink is on Althea right now, because Althea is his strategy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right. That's why he put lifelink on Althea, because if the warlock tried to kill Althea, he could at least keep her alive long enough to get enough support out there.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
But as a general rule, it doesn't remove the damage. It just moves it.
Yep, that is true.
And I would much rather get rid of the damage. I mean, paying 2 more mana to actually, or 1 more mana to get regen seems better to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, the disciples, it does trigger the disciple, so, I might have waited to reveal it until all the disciples were in the zone with the warlock.
Mm-hmm.
But, or at least 2 of them. Because right now it was, 2 damage for 2 mana for 1 damage.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the reveal.
For 2.
The reveal there seems a little odd to me, too. But anyway, moving on to Quick Cast. Looks like Werekingdom's going to pass. He is going to reveal a Blur. I like that move a lot. Blur's one of those cards that we saw a ton of back in, like, the Thunderdome games that you just kind of stopped seeing because people just were, like, using it nonstop. And they were like, oh, Obscure is only so good. Allendale getting the +4... There is no armor. He's just going to deal a straight 9 damage to Henty, putting him up at 21. Holy cow, man.
Where's the mana? Did he pay the mana for that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he was hoping for that stun, you can tell. But, the fact that he didn't get it isn't the worst thing. But he has this Blur as backup. I love Blur, by the way. I think it's such a cool card. Henty is going to force push himself. And I'm probably going to see the double move here, is my guess. Battle of Courage, he's going to hit. Okay, so he's going, okay, I need to deal damage. Oh, God. It's going to be a 6-die attack against 6 armor. Theoretically, he should do like 2 damage, I guess.
Yeah, he'll get a couple damage through, probably.
And it'll cost a mana.
Yep, cost the Priestess a mana.
Looks like 1 damage is going to go through. Unless something gets revealed here. Hero's Favor does get revealed, okay. I like this play. He's trying to get more crits out of this.
He needs them. It's the only way
he's going to win. He gets an extra 2 damage. Rock on. And,
oof. Man, those are bad rolls.
3 damage on 6 armor, 6 dice?
I just see a lot of blanks, and then I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think bad roll, but the blanks are just as good as 2s at this point. So.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Looks like we're gonna have an Althea try to hit this deathlock. I was surprised Elendil didn't hit this deathlock, to be honest. Maybe thought he had an extra turn.
I was trying to stun the warlock.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I think that was a good play. Disciples going in. They're gonna do the beatdown on an altar or artifact. Getting nothing. They actually like the art because disciples are bloodthirsty assholes. And it looks like
they got their iron halos or something.
Yeah, right. They've got it looks like they got the 3 damage going from this one guy, making up for that blanks.
Clerics of critting.
The Luminous Blast coming out. No armor against this warlock. I love this play. If it does a day's stun, it does more damage. He gets below average, so it's going to deal 5 damage instead of 7, but he does at least get his daze out of that. 5 total damage. And that daze can win the game. He only has to get 2 damage, and it's going to be Henty's initiative, but probably during Quick Cast, this will be over with a Luminous Blast, even if, I guess if Henty has, block or something, but I'll have to wait and see. Oh, he moves! Why didn't he just punch him? Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. A 3-die punch would have been nice.
3-die punch could have sealed the game.
He could have 3-die punched and then Radiant Breastplate to get a guard marker just to try and get more damage. But okay, whatever, man.
He's only got 8 damage left. An 8 crit fireball wins the game, right?
Yeah, that's true, and he has a Hero's Favor, so that's legit.
What was so important that he needed to put it on his mage?
He might have just messed up here. Yeah, he says he messed up. I guess I would have tried the punch, and then worst comes to worst, you have 6 armor. It probably won't kill you in that first attack. I don't know. Like, it's interesting, especially since he has a daze. Enti? Enti is very happy about this.
Yeah, he didn't get punched in the face.
Oh, man. Mage death by punch in the face is hilarious. You gave me an undeserved chance.
Yeah, he totally should have just punched him. I mean, no guarantees it would have done anything, but statistically, it would have won him the game.
That's true. I have, gonna be honest, I have lost tournament matches because I've gone for statistics, so, you know what happens.
Yeah. Well, and especially if what he put on himself was a healing spell, there's a deathlock out. So that was a complete waste of an action.
Like,
if it's a healing spell.
Divine Reversal gets you -2
I guess it reduces your damage. It
but
reduces the damage by 2, I guess.
That burn deals 2 damage, putting Werekingdom up at 28 out of 34. That's a little scary.
Yeah, that is pretty scary.
I mean, he's out of Luminous Blast range now. Yep. Ugh, that's... I mean, granted, if he has any holy attack spell, it'll probably kill him, because he just needs to get a daze. But, yikes. Yikes.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Werekingdom, or if Enti doesn't have something he can do in the quick cast, then Werekingdom could just teleport out of there and be fine.
That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, with a daze, do you risk a fireball? It's kind of an all or nothing.
At this point, I'd say you have to.
I would
your
too.
Deathlock is dead this turn, and you are dead if your fireball. And you got a Kira's Favor, so you can reroll the days.
You might as well just take the risk. It looks like look at him. He's thinking. He's like, oh, do I want to do this right now, guys? Do I actually want to finish this match out?
He's got the quick cast. He's got the Kira's Favor to reroll.
Is he gonna explode? He's gonna explode. Okay, so it bypasses days. He doesn't. I don't think he gets a cure on this. But he gets a 4-die attack against 5 armor. Then,
Okay.
So
interesting.
Something.
But he had how much mana?
Oh, but he rolls 6 damage. All normal. Getting 5 to be no armor, or to be with armor, so he's gonna take 1 damage. So let's see if
sucks.
Werekingdom might just win right here. I like the explode idea. It was risky, but I like it.
He didn't have quite enough mana to drain life.
Yeah.
Drain life.
Oh.
Well, I guess drain life wouldn't have done anything.
Really? Okay.
But drain soul would have done something.
Yeah.
It would have put the 2.
And he's gonna Pillar Righteous Flame to kill it. All right. I guess he didn't have a range 1 attack, but 4 dice should still kill him. And there's the kill
with no armor on. That's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Right. And he's dead. Man, that game was intense, man.
Yeah, it was really close at the end, even though it looked like Werekingdom was on top of it from the time Mageddon died.
I mean, honestly, Werekingdom had a very solid play with his opening. He clearly read what Enti was doing and kept going economy, and he just sort of built up a big force and won. I'll go through these cards if you guys want to pause it and look through it. It looks like he had a bunch of support cards to go with the light attacks.
Artemis?
It's a light attack, so I dig that.
Oh, well, I love Artemis. I was wondering if he was going to cast a messenger at some point.
Messenger would have been good.
But he was never near his Temple of Asira.
There's Enti's cards, if anyone's curious.
He did have a Terrifying Visage in his book.
That's a cool play.
He never needed to use it.
So, yeah. Oh yeah, Temple of Light too. Temple of Light is really cool with the dragon.
I love the Reclamation.
Yeah, right.
Because it makes them get rid of Dispel.
He's probably thinking of using that on Enchanter's Wardstone.
Boy, it looks like he's packed a ton of stuff in here to keep Althea alive.
Mm-hmm. And I like how he's a staff.
3 arcane wards.
I normally don't like the staff, but I like it with Althea. I think that's a cool play, actually.
Yeah, I mean, because you get a really good chance to get 2 direct damage.
4 dice plus 2. Oh, yeah. That's a solid play.
And plus 2 versus non-living. So if he decided to go zombie brute against him for some reason.
Yeah. It seems like everyone's just trying to counter brutes in these dark mage matches, which, you know, is really smart to do. Just really interesting to see how much brute is affecting that sort of cool playness. You have to lay on hands. Okay. You don't see that a lot. Rock on. All right.
Looks like he prepared a divine intervention this turn too.
Oh, interesting.
And he did have a divine reversal on, so that was really not the best move.
Oh my. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna close this out. Do you want to have any final words about this match?
I mean, that was back and forth, and we saw the pivotal moment was really that blinding flash.
Yeah.
That blinding flash just messed Enti up.
The combo with Althea wrecked.
Yeah. So, you know, I think Werekingdom's strategy was super solid going against somebody that he knew was not really a rush player.
Yep.
He just decided to maximize his mana gain and his action gain. Like, he had a creature spawn point, an equipment spawn point, and Cassiel. So he could cast whatever he needed, whenever he needed, and he knew he could do it with impunity. Right?
Yep.
He would have what he needed to get his stuff out by the time anything happened in the game. So I think it was a solid idea. I also think it would have absolutely been annihilated by a rush book.
Oh yeah, oh totally. I think honestly, like, if he would have seen a more rushy warlock, he would have just cut a lot of that early play stuff out and just gone right for something else.
Well, he did. What did he do? First turn, Battleforge and
Cassiel. The meditation amulet temple.
Second turn. Let's see that. Battleforge Cassiel.
Which Battleforge Cassiel is really nice against rush plays. Like, you have all the things all the tools you'll need to deal with a rusher.
Yeah, I mean, he could have divine reversaled himself and got a couple pieces of armor on, and then
got the staff out, all that stuff, you know.
You got to build up mana though, because he really needed to have some supporting creatures if he's going to be a threat at all. So against somebody who's going to rush at him, he needed to get Allendale or Althea out. Or, I mean, Guardian Angel could bide him time, but then that's 12 mana he's not using on 2.
Yeah, I guess it depends what kind of rush we're talking here.
Yeah. But you really, against the rush mage, I don't know. Did he go first? Did Werekingdom go first?
I think he...
You know what? We can find out. Alright. Back at the beginning here. No, Enti went first.
Okay. Yeah, so turn 2 is actually a really nice thing for Werekingdom to have initiative for.
Yeah, well, yeah, Enti, if turn 1, Enti going first, if he saw Enti run 2, I think he would have just not cast Cassiel.
Yeah,
get his Battleforge down, and then next turn he's got 22 mana, and he can put Allendale and equipment on.
That would be solid.
He'd be able to deal with the rush.
They'd have a fighting chance there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we close this out then? Everyone, thank you for joining us for this awesome game. Enti is not out of this tournament yet. He's still got a bunch of matches to play, and he can still advance. There are 2 people from this group advancing. So, you know, kind of a cool rematch to see from ADMW 2.2 to, you know, the championship match to this. Werekingdom, remaining the lead winner against the 2. I'm creating a rivalry between you two, just so you guys know, in my future tournament games between you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
See y'all.